That brings us back to a conversation I remember us having only the other day about MWS mags now.
Don't.
Which I think is probably worth you lot hearing. So
Yeah, well, right.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, this is a little bit annoying. Obviously, everybody knows that MWS mags have been out of stock for quite some time. I had a lad, he didn't buy it from me, but he bought N4, the EN4, come onto the stand, and he was like, my nozzle's broken. Right, okay, so I looked at it and I was like, I have a spare nozzle, so I can replace your nozzle for you. So can you fit an MPass? Yep, no worries. So new nozzle, new MPass. Off he goes, comes back. Not sure what's happened, my nozzle's broken again. I was like, that's odd. Have a look at it. And it smashed the top of the nozzle clean off. So I was like, right, okay, that's weird for a start. And then I was looking at it a bit more, and you could see where the top of the nozzle had been smashed off. If you actually look inside the chamber here, there is a metal ring which runs all the way around, and the nozzle had obviously been forced up and hit that metal ring, and it split the nozzle and just chipped a piece off. So I was kind of in an hour and I was messing around with it, and I was like, what mags are you using? I got some brand new TM MWS mags. It's what everyone said I should use in it. So I'm like, okay, cool. When did you get them? Last week. So they are from the latest batch that come in. I think it was high pressure airsoft or something like that. So I was like, okay, let's just have a look at these a minute. So I looked at them, and sure enough, genuine TM mags, brand spanking new. So I was like, right, I'm going to lend you one of my Modify Tech mags. Take that out, see what it does. He loaded the mag up, took it out, come back out, and he went, the thing ran faultlessly. No problem. He said, whereas I was getting misfeeds and gas outs with the TM ones. So I was like, yeah, that's what I figured. We span around and looked at them, and the actual profile and dimensions of the feed lips and the gas router were different.
Okay.
Noticeably different. So I was like, I've got the SAR bit with one of my MWS mags in it. So I pulled it out. Older MWS mag, which was less than 12 months old, but put it next to this brand new one, noticeably different. So I was like, well, that can't just be me and my eyes, so I got someone else to look at it. And then Jordan and Nick from Axios Customs, who do basically what I do with gas playbacks, very, very nice guys, they come on and I went, spot the difference. And they both looked at it and went, well, that's different. They've completely changed the profile of it. So it would seem, and a cynical person would say that Tokyo Marui have taken their time to change the mags just enough that they still work in an MWS, but slightly out of tolerance for
anything else. And that's a very deliberate move.
Yeah, so I thought what I ended up doing is I said to this lad, I was like, you've got 3 MWS mags. I can see you've barely used them. I'll give you 3 Modify mags. If you give me those, that gets you back in the fight. So he got 3 brand new Modify mags, run out. He ran all weekend, not one failure. I brought those MWS mags home with me, and I was like, I'm going to chuck one in my N4. First thing it did, jammed the nozzle up and gassed out. So I was like,
have you got it here?
I did have somewhere. They're down there.
Hang on. There's some TM mags right at the end.
Going off screen slightly. Well, they've all got fucking BBs in them now. But if we look, yeah, I think that was one of them. And then let's grab a Modify mag so you can see the difference.
And we'll just hold them up to the camera to show everyone once we've established. So these are that lad's magazines. These are
the brand new. Is it TM on there? Yeah.
Yeah. Brand new TM mags.
If you look.
Yeah.
Noticeably different.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, so how do we?
The only thing I can think is I'm going to try, because I've got some spare feed lips for one of these. I'm going to swap them over onto the TM mag, because they do fit.
So they've changed. Show the camera there.
It's really difficult to see on camera.
It is difficult to see, but
It's a noticeable difference.
Yeah, this is more, I would say, whereas those are off, they're not, those are more symmetrical in the way the lips are pointed than those. Those are asymmetrical. They're almost canted outwards. It's almost
like, I like to say, a cynical person would say that TM MWS have done something. I mean, it might just be coincidence. However,
no,
there's such a difference.
Sharper line, isn't it?
Yeah. And what you generally tend to find is with this one, with the Modify mag, when it goes in, as that nozzle comes forward, it feeds that BB out, no problem, it seals nicely on there. First or second shot with the TM mag, that nozzle comes in and just bumps straight up over the top and doesn't even pick the BB up. It just, and I said to him, I looked and I was like, is the back of the mag well shimmed? No. So we shimmed the back of the mag well just to be certain. No different. Same problem.
Like you say, that's not an accident. That is a change of...
Something's changed there. Something has definitely changed. We've also found out that these Modify Tech mags, great in DE and salvos, bit hit and miss in TM.
Okay.
Which is, I've had certain people that I've sold them to who've run them in TMs and had zero issues. I've had somebody else who put it in a CQBR, wouldn't feed properly.
And what do we think is just the tolerances?
Yeah, you push the back of the mag. If you push the back of the mag forward slightly in the mag well, it feeds absolutely fine. It's just slightly looser in the mag well than which is
that
weird.
Another kind of early N4 setup where we're just putting some Velcro in the back?
Well, the thing is, I suppose if you've bought a CQBR, the last thing you want to do is stick Velcro in the back of it. So I've just said to him, bring it back and I'll swap it for one of these MWS ones. It's not a problem. But yeah, I think there's a lot of... It wouldn't surprise me if that is what TM has done with their mags, but I say these, for the money, actually in a DE perform better than an MWS mag. There you go, I'm going out on a limb and saying. And also, the mags that come with these, which with the P mags, the shockingly bad P mags, the Gen 3 versions of those, absolutely fine, nothing wrong with them. Good mags.
Okay. Yep. Okay, so we don't need to... and in terms of price bracket, where do the new mags fall in?
They're a little bit more expensive than these. So basically, the TM MWS mag, these Modify mags, and the DE Stanags, which come with some of these now, all float around the 50 quid mark, whereas the PMag style ones are, I think, about 60, 65. But yeah, the original ones of those, if anyone who bought Gen 1 or Gen 2 of these N4s knows, the mags were terrible. They were like really, really bad. So...
But it's been fixed.
It's been fixed. Because I had, obviously the Ghetto Blaster comes with one and I pulled it out and I was like, oh my God, this is going to be awful. I'll just chuck it in the bin and I'll put a Stanag in there. I'll put a Modify mag in there. And I was like, I'll just give it a try. Gassed it up and no problem at all. No sluggishness. It was just punchy. And I'll tell you exactly what the problem was. Where the knocker valve is on the back, the actual gas route, which goes up to the gas router, on the original ones was very small. They've opened that port out all the way up, and now you get better gas transfer through. Runs fine. No problem at all.
Like an old school port and polish on the
basically.
head of a car.
Exactly like that. Exactly like that.